Hello, this is Carol, the otherwise woman, and this is my intuitive and interpretive reading of the prevailing energies that will be with us from the new moon on November the 1st until the full moon on November 15th of 2024. All this is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. Let's take a look, shall we? First is change from the wisdom of the Cailleach deck, the Eight of Bows or Hearth Fire from the Wildwood Tarot, and then Ivy is our Celtic tree ogham. Well, let's start with the obvious. Change. This is a card of transformation, of change. It could be a sudden occurrence, a sudden offer that you can take advantage of, can be an insight or some wisdom that you gain in a flash that changes the course of your life somehow. Now, I definitely feel very good energy from this change, that even if there are some unpleasant aspects to it, ultimately it's for the best. It's definitely a good change coming. Now, in what context might we expect change? Interesting that both the Eight of Bows, Hearthfire, and Ivy are concerned with groups, with family, whether that's biological or our family of choice, like-minded people, like the group gathered here around the hearthfire, celebrating, probably telling stories. And Ivy is one of my favorite woods, honestly. I really like it because of its determination. It stays green during the winter. It finds a way to grow, to survive, and that determination is part of the energy of ivy. But it also binds things together, like trees or bushes, wherever it happens to travel. One problem is that it can bind too tightly. It can get a little stifling. So for some of us, this might be a time to ask, are we involved with any groups of any type that aren't benefiting our inner selves, aren't benefiting who we truly are? Maybe it's time for a change. That change possibly could mean withdrawing from that group. Or, on the other hand, maybe it's time for some of us to find a group of like-minded people to join with. So the energy of ivy is also about freedom, our freedom to go where we wish, our freedom to choose where we go, but also to be very mindful of the consequences of our choices and whether they are connecting us, uniting us to something that ultimately might feel like a prison, might be too stifling, too stuffy, or if the connections that we make, the groups we choose to associate with, help us with our personal growth. It's not only about the group dynamic, but it's about feeling that we belong, finding your place in the group, knowing yourself, learning more about yourself with the help of these other associations? How do the groups you're involved with, your families, your communities, your co-workers, how do they reflect to you the traits, the characteristics that you want to develop in yourself? That's what I think this period is going to show us, and show us where we may need to make changes regarding our connections, our binding to each other. Yeah, okay. So that's where I will leave this. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I do very much appreciate everybody who likes, shares, and subscribes these. I hope you get something very valuable out of it. If you would like a personal reading, I can be reached at otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com, and we can go through the details. Until next time, we'll have a nice full moon, and we will have been past Samhain and All Souls Day. So I hope any celebrations you have are meaningful and happy, and give you strength, resilience, hope for the months yet to come. Thank you. I will talk to you at the next full moon. Goodbye for now.